Hey, what's up, guys? Back from the deck profile here. Now, you guys really like that Dark World list, and I mentioned the Chimera one. I did kind of mash it up a little bit. Shout out my boy Tim. I was talking to him about this Fusion Pile idea deck I had that I was working on, and I finally, I think, got to the point where I enjoyed it enough to show it to you guys. Definitely has Chimera in it. If you guys know me, you guys know that I love the Chimera stuff. Yeah, nice 60 card. Without further ado, go on with it, bro. There we go. Okay. Alright, so 3 Gazelles. This is the best normal summon in the deck outside of Mirror Sword Knight. The thing I really enjoyed about this deck the most, I'm just going to go through these real quick before I talk about it. 3 Apprentice, and then the 1 Baphomet. I was playing 3 Baphomet because theoretically, the more illusion names that you played in this deck, you could, well, actually, you know what? I'll talk about this card in a second. But I got back down to 1. Is kind of where I was at. I was playing 3. You still draw this card all the time, unfortunately. And then we were playing the Regenesis stuff, of course. 3 Archfiend, 1 Sage, 1 Dragon, 1 Warrior, 1 Lord. Lord is super slept on. This stuff, obviously, the Chimera stuff bridges into this. I've shown this on the channel quite a few times. I can also show this a little bit later, but keep in mind this is 60 cards. This is all gas too. Pay attention to me, bro. This is all gas. And shout out my boy Grant who's recording. We were testing with this, and I was playing like hand traps and stuff, and like it just didn't feel good enough. Like, you know what I mean? To like the point where you're just like, oh, this is what I like. I'd rather just have every card in my hand just be super gas. So we're gonna profile Grant's list after this. But then the other part of this deck, the 1 Pyrex, the Frixel. Shout out my boy Devin. 2 Malulu. We're only playing 1 Lucius because we obviously our normal summon is mainly Gazelle or Mirror Sword. 3 Femina, 2 Urgula, and 2 Pan. So obviously this is fine. And then we are playing the 1 Kit and the 1 Albaz. Obviously the Burf can search the level 4 beast and the fusion, so you can search the Kit. That's kind of how you get into the branded stuff to do the whole line. So that's like fine. Normally I used to brand a fusion and then send the Gazelle and the Albaz to some of the Rinbrum, which you still can do because we do play Rinbrum. And then we were playing just 2 Chain. 2 Chains, yeah, that's funny. This is fine. And then the 1 Eris, you guys have seen me play this for a long time. Obviously you send this off the fusion, and then you can add Simmel or Archfiend. So. And then the only hand trap I played was just 3 Fua. We were playing Droll, Ash, and Nib. Nib is good into certain matchups. Droll is good into certain matchups, and Ash just feels like it's fucking bad. I don't know what it is. Like, you play against Mitsu Yummy, you Ash Cupsy, and then they go, you thought, and then they just Mitsu combo you right after that with, like, it just feels like the card sucks, so I just stopped playing it for now. And then I'm just playing 1 Talents. This is one of the decks that Called By doesn't really hurt as much because you're playing like a bunch of like, you keep floating into stuff. So like 1 Ash doesn't stop you. Droll doesn't absolutely crush you or anything either. So just 1 Talents. I'm not playing Called By in the main. And then just 1 Fallen in the Virtuous. I was playing 3, went to 2, then went to 1. This card you would normally set or search off of Albion later. Or, etc. You only will resolve this card 1 time, or need to. 2 Branded Fusion, of course. I was playing 3 Chimera Fusion, but 2 is more than enough in this list. And then 2 Poly. Still playing 3 Patchwork with the 2 Chains. I still just think drawing this card every hand is just where you need, because even if you get drolled off of this, you still just can play. So, and then 3 Ketu, 3 Rahu, and then the 3 Regenesis. And then the Birth is insane. Make sure that draw phase you flip this up. You already know they had this set off of Birth. This card has to preemptively be face up before you can send it to Soul Charge from Banished Hand or Grave. And then obviously the Sting, the Flame, and the Horn. Not a super big fan of Horn, but it comes in, every now and then. And I'll still talk about this a little bit. And then for the extra deck, the extra dip.
Extra dip?
1 Chimera, the Handmer for 1. Shout out my brother Cody. He got me this one at YCS Vegas like 2 years ago. The Baphomet, this dumps Eris, which Eris then searches Archfiend, And then you probably use Gazelle, and then Gazelle will add Apprentice, and then Apprentice will add this. So then these two are live, so you can reveal this for Archfiend to summon, Archfiend, search Regenesis, get Sage, summon Sage, then you can banish the Archfiend for this to set the birth. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I was at with that. And then one Chimera. This card just did unreal. So, and then just two Arthalion, one Gualamel.
Guala.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. Two Albion. This is subject to change. I still think two is fine. There's a couple of flex spots in this extra deck, however you want to do it. One Libellion, one Mirror Jade, one Rinbons, one Sanctifier, one Dogma. This card's a beast, by the way, which is kind of relevant. One Secretarian, and then the last one is the Chaos Angel I chose to play. Because the Chimera stuff goes into Chaos Angel pretty heavily, easily. Obviously, Apprentice and Mirror Sword. So, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. See you guys later. Cheers.